fun fact I bet you didn't know about the story in scripture. Now, the story I'm going to be speaking about is the story of Leah and Rachel. Let's have a read of Genesis chapter 29. I'll start where it's highlighted. While he was still speaking with them, Rachel came with her father's sheep, for she was a shepherdess. Now as soon as Jacob saw Rachel, the daughter of Laban, his mother's brother, and the sheep of Laban, his mother's brother, Jacob came near and rolled the stone from the well's mouth and watered the flock of Laban, his mother's brother. Then Jacob kissed Rachel and wept aloud. And Jacob told Rachel that he was her father's kinsman and that he was Rebekah's son, and she ran and told her father. As soon as Laban heard the news about Jacob, his sister's son, he ran to meet him and embraced him and kissed him and brought him to his house. Jacob told Laban all these things, and Laban said to him, "Surely you are my bone and flesh," and he stayed with him a month. Then Laban said to Jacob, "Because you are my kinsman, should you therefore serve me for nothing? Tell me what your wage shall be." Now Laban had 2 daughters. The name of the older was Leah, and the name of the younger was Rachel. Leah's eyes were weak, but Rachel was beautiful in form and appearance. Jacob loved Rachel, and he said, "I will serve you 7 years for your younger daughter Rachel." Laban said, "It is better that I give her to you than I should give her to any other man. Stay with me." So Jacob served 7 years for Rachel, and they seemed to him but a few days because of the love that he had for her. Then Jacob said to Laban, "Give me my wife that I may go into her, for my time is completed." So Laban gathered together all the people of the place and made a feast. But in the evening he took his daughter Leah and brought her to Jacob, and he went into her. Laban gave his female servant Zilpah, to his daughter Laban to be her servant, and in the morning, behold, it was Leah. And Jacob said to Laban, "What is this you have done to me? Did I not serve with you for Rachel? Why then have you deceived me?" Laban said, "It is not so done in our country to give the younger before the firstborn. Complete the week of this one, and we will give you the other also in return for serving me for another 7 years." Jacob did so and completed her week. Then Laban gave him his daughter Rachel to be his wife. Laban gave his female servant Bilhah to his daughter Rachel to be her servant. So Jacob went in to Rachel also, and he loved Rachel more than Leah, and served Laban for another 7 years. Now in the book of Jasher, which is a legit book, it's quoted in 2 Samuel 1:18 and in Joshua 10:13. The story goes a little bit deeper. So, for the wife of Laban was barren in those days, and bore no children, and also all his handmaids bore none to him. And afterwards Jehiah remembered Adinah, the wife of Laban, and she conceived and bore 2 daughters. And Laban called the names of his daughters, the name of the elder Leah, and the name of the younger Rachel. So if you were like me, who once wondered, I wonder why Jacob didn't realise that it wasn't Rachel in the tent, this is the answer why. They were identical twins. It's a well-known fact that if twins are the same gender, they're going to be identical. If they're not the same gender, then they're non-identical. Although there are rare cases of non-identical twins being the same genders, but for the most part, they're identical. Which explains why he didn't recognise that it wasn't Rachel and that it was Leah. Highly recommend the book of Jasher. It literally expands on the stories throughout Genesis and gives you so much more insight into the truth behind the scriptures, and it furthers your understanding on the stories. It's mind-blowing.